Dude, that grips! It puts a smile on your face. The noises it makes, the responsiveness, the steering, the pops and bangs. It's just anyone who drives it, and you'll just know that it's just super fun. Hey, I'm Lawrence, and this is my 2015 Ford Fiesta ST. So I bought it 2 years ago. It already came stage 2 with the 1552 Turbo Max. So big shout out to the previous owner, James. He did a great job with the look of the car. Since owning it, I've installed some Bilstein B14 coilovers, RE003s, CBA brakes, Forza pads and braided brake lines. I've done LED lights all around. It should be making about 160 kilowatts to the wheels, front wheel drive. At the moment my dislikes are the exhaust, so it's just a res delete and a hot dog muffler, and it does a bit of a drone. I don't like that, especially with daily driving the car. Other than that, it can be quite harsh to ride, but like, I'm young, I'm okay. My back's not broken yet, so it's all right. Other than that, it's actually really good. If you're daily driving the car, it's really fuel efficient, and it always puts a smile on your face. Future plans, I'm pretty happy how it is. As I mentioned before, like an exhaust would be good. I was thinking like you can go down the turbo upgrade route, but I don't know, I'm pretty happy as it is as a daily driver. I do have an LSD, might install it, might not, but yeah.
Jeez, wow. This thing's quick! Alright, so probably the most challenging part of doing these car reviews is driving different cars every single time and getting used to them. There we go. Not too bad, pretty easy to drive. Firstly, I want to start off by thanking Lawrence for letting me take the wheel of his Ford Fiesta ST. This thing looks absolutely awesome. You can see them just going to be following me in the Camry over there. We've got the GoPro set up here, so this should make for an interesting sort of review. Again, we're in the lovely hills of Mount Dandenong on a bit of a wetter day from usual, but yeah. We're gonna have to really respect the roads here because the hills in Mount Dandenong get very slippery, but yeah. Oh wow, okay. Just sort of getting a feel for the car here. All right, so let's start the video. So today we're in a Ford Fiesta ST. I actually don't know anything about these cars. These are really rare cars here in Australia. We don't really ever see them. This is probably the first one I've ever seen. It's a 1.6 litre turbo and the power goes straight to the front wheels. So, oh. Okay, wow, it is pretty quick. So it's running some pretty cool wheels. I don't exactly know what they're called. All I know is that they're designed by Ken Block, the man himself. He has one of these cars, I'm pretty sure. And wow, this thing's awesome. The crazy thing for me is that it's only a 1.6 litre, which is insane. To make the power that it's making out of a 1.6 is already crazy in itself. Jeez, wow. This thing's quick. So because it's straight to the front wheels, I feel like a lot of people have the misconception that these cars don't drive that good. And that front wheel drive is wrong wheel drive, but I don't think front wheel drive is bad at all. For a 1.6 litre, you really can't complain here, guys. This is awesome. It's really good on petrol as well. And it's surprisingly torquey. But being a 1.6 litre, it really relies on that turbo. And of course, it's a small turbo and it spools up very quick. It's also cool here as well. We've got a Turbo Smart boost gauge. Apparently it's running 21 PSI, which is what you need to push these engines. It is crazy responsive. It is very responsive for being a turbo as well. That just goes to show how far technology has come. Having all this power out of such a small turbo, it's awesome being able to feel, you know, a 1.6 litre be this good. I feel like back 20 years ago, this wasn't a possibility. You know, that's why you don't see JDM cars with, woo, turbos like this. But damn. All right, finally we have a bit of a stretch of road that we can plan it on. Let's feel it. Wow, that is fast. Oh wow. Jeez. Holy crap, that turbo kicks in hard. It feels like it's at full spool as well very early on, so you can feel it right throughout the rev range. That's crazy. And for someone who has no idea what these cars are sort of capable of, I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal. On the front, he's running some RE003s and it's doing a fantastic job of cornering here. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip off the road or anything. They feel like they have a lot of grip here. Bit of heel toe. Come around, we've got to be a bit careful here because it is very low to the ground. But when you get on it, it pulls hard, my God. Oh, wow. Jeez, that's quick. Oh my God, all right.
Overall, these cars are pretty reliable. I guess if anyone's looking for it, I look for one that's been really hard driven. These are hard driven and I do, like, it's impossible not to drive them hard. Sometimes, like, if people drive them really hard, the gearboxes can go, or they can have a bit of heat soak, but overall they're pretty reliable. More reliable than the Focuses actually, which is surprising because it's a 1.6 and the Focuses are bigger. But there's not too many issues. Sometimes, like, the sync system, the head unit, can play up with Bluetooth and that, but I've had zero problems. I think the only problem I've had is a light go out. It's a super reliable car. When I was looking for a car, I was looking for something fun, turbo, and, you know, fast. It's not the fastest car in the world, and I know that, but it's not slow either. It's faster than an 86, so that's what matters. And it's, some people think front wheel drive is wrong wheel drive, but as soon as you drive it, you know that this is heaps of fun and you'll keep up with anything.
To feel a 1.6 litre turbo to go like that is alien to me. It doesn't really make sense. A car that has no displacement and that is that quick is awesome. So I've also heard that these engines can handle 300 horsepower pretty happily without much issue at all. I'm also running the car right now with all the safety features on and all the safety parameters because it is wet. So I've got traction on and everything. And it's really helping us here. Full assistance. Look at that. Awesome. It's a joy to drive. I'm not really experiencing any turbo lag at all, probably because the turbo is extremely small, but it's really kicking in hard and really moving this thing. This thing obviously isn't the biggest car as well. It's a very small car and very nimble. It feels awesome to drive. I love the shifter feel. I love how it drives. I love the steering feel as well. It's such a great car. So Lawrence dailies this thing as well. And I can see he has no real big issue with doing that because it's so comfy. That is seriously quick for a 1.6 litre. Jeez.
That ESC off button, you just press it off once and it's half off.
I'll probably just
I'd recommend.
Okay.
So Nathan's going to take over the review now. He's going to talk about Lawrence's car and give it a go. Good luck, dude.
The clutch is super easy. Gearbox feels super nice. No complaints yet. Lawrence, thank you very much for letting me drive this car. Drive with the traction just semi-pressed off. Oh wow. It torques like crazy. The pedals are like super close together. The brake is very positive feeling. honestly such a nice car. Wow. It sounds great.
Alright, so before we end today's video, I want to say again a massive thank you to Lawrence. I'm going to say thank you again. At current time, I sort of had to interrupt it here because I want to remind everyone, if you want me to review your car and check out your car, and you're located in Melbourne or you're willing to come to me, I'm located in the southeastern suburbs, and email me at rextonlhyt@gmail.com. We've got a bunch of cars to review coming up, so I'm super excited about that. Let me know if you've got a modified car for me to review. I firstly want to say a massive thank you to Lawrence. Thank you so much for letting me drive your car, and you also gave Nathan a shot too.
Yes, thank you very much.
Super awesome. It drives the way that it does. You know, it's torquey simply because the turbo spools so damn quickly. 21 psi, which is nuts.
My opinion, when Rex asked me to come and help him with a review, I wasn't really that excited, to be really honest. But then once I drove the car, it's completely changed my mind. Like, I'd honestly consider that over like a GTI or something, or definitely over a Polo GTI.
And what did you think of the Camry?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yes.
How much do you want for it?
Massive thank you to you again.
All good, man.
Be seeing you around, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Awesome.